has the most prosperous commercial port, and I'll live to that.
16. That's a nice haul.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Haven't you
The
heard?
neighboring nation of
There's a
Liyue
strange
has the most
wanderer
prosperous
near
commercial port, and I'll live to that.
That's a nice haul.
Haven't you heard? There's a
The
strange
neighboring nation of
wanderer near
Liyue has the most
Wolfendom.
prosperous
Ancient
commercial port,
alchemy
and I'll live
truly
to
is
that.
fascinating.
Will make you better.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Hannah, I will make you better.
Ancient
Welcome.
alchemy
How can I help
truly
you?
is fascinating.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
15. 16. That's a nice haul.
Welcome.
Ancient
How can I help
alchemy
you?
truly is fascinating.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port, and I'll live to that.
That's a nice haul.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Haven't you
The
heard?
neighboring nation of
There's a
Liyue
strange
has the most
wanderer near
prosperous commercial
Wolfendom.
port, and I'll live to that.
Hannah, I will make you better.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
15. 16. That's a nice haul.
Welcome.
Ancient
How can I help you?
alchemy truly is fascinating.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
15. 16.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Okay. There we are. There we are. There we are.
Ancient alchemy.
What? Is Paimon seeing things? He said, a dodo cow? Oh my, what a coincidence this is. Traveler? Paimon?
Why is there something so fishy about hearing such a powerful fortune teller use the word coincidence?
Perhaps, but it's no lie. This truly is a pleasant surprise. As a descender from beyond this world, the traveler's fate is not anchored in Tevat. Hence why most fortune tellers, including myself, are unable to predict your future. Hence why most fortune tellers, including myself, are unable to predict your future. But happily, this particular coincidence couldn't have been any more fortuitous. I recently happened to glimpse a peculiar omen. And since I had some free time, I decided to perform a brief divination and follow the omen's course. Just for a spot of fun, you understand. Oh yes, and while I was following this omen, I caught a few ethereal threads of fate and glimpsed the faces of their owners. Here, take a look for yourselves.
See? Didn't I tell you? Someone with so many friends was bound to recognize them all. Hi, you two. It's been a while, hasn't it? I thought I'd lend a hand with Barbie's divination.
Indeed, if Alice hadn't insisted, I'd have treated these names as minor variables and discarded them from the divination.
But then you would have missed out on this fun little excursion, wouldn't you? Besides, as mages, we couldn't possibly disappoint the little cuties involved in the prophecy now, could we? It's the dream of every child to receive wonderful gifts, go on grand undertakings, and watch mysterious prophecies unfold. Which is all to say, we simply had to see this one through.
And there's no point arguing with Alice. Anyway, if I can gather these minor variables together,
That's funny.
I should be able
No
to
point
adjust
arguing with
my
that woman.
divination. So here I am, seeking them out. And if possible, offering them. I don't have time to go around divining.
Is that why you've set up this stall? So you can sit and wait for them to arrive?
Don't worry, I'm not just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. This don't.
That's right. And I installed sensors on Barbie's Dodoko. And Dodoko will give a happy little wick.
What are you doing back here? Take your arm off that. You'll knock my scryglass onto the floor. And hold that cup steady. I don't want you spilling hot chocolate on my manuscripts.
All right, keep your hat on. Just 1 second. There you go, Barbie. This one's yours. I hardly put any sugar in it, I promise.
When you say hardly any sugar, I can't help but feel like we're not speaking the same language.
Back to business. After we followed up on Barbie's divination, I was hoping to gather everyone up, everyone involved, that is, and throw a huge party. I've even decided how we can send out the invitations. Don't worry, I've already picked out the most beautiful birds available. Picture it. In the dead of night, a huge, pure white bird flies through your window with a mysterious letter in its beak. Then you open it, and a whole new world appears before your eyes.
Unfortunately, as I told Alice, doing that would only serve to disrupt the path of...
Fate is such a spoil sport. And as I do hate wait...
Then we'd be the ones disrupting the path of fate, right?
Seeing as the people in the prophecy already have ties, if the traveler steps in...
Reliable as always. For the sake of the party, it's in your hands. I promise to save you the best seats, closest to the cake. Barbie, why are you tearing that paper apart? What are you doing?
I'm using it to plug my ears. Between you and Nicole. If my head isn't hurting, then my ears are. Ugh, I miss Octavia.
for the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? Sure, everything turned out for the best, but not this time. We're not the ones doing labor, so we definitely...
Well, well, traveler, Paimon. To think we'd run into each other all the way out here in Fontaine. So, what are you...
Oh, Miko! Did you hear that just now?
No, I didn't hear a thing. But judging by your expression, I doubt it was anything... flattering?
No, it's not like that. We're really happy to see you, Miko.
Why else would a poor, overworked editor-in-chief like me be here? I'm toiling away on Yai Publishing House business, of course. I had just bought a box of new books and was planning to take them back for my editors to study. Still, while strolling around the city, I overheard people talking about an unusually accurate fortune teller out here in the countryside. So I came to get a reading, if only to satisfy my curiosity.
Huh? You're finished already? Why didn't you say so sooner?
My, taking such an interest in my future. Let me think. Following the latest naming trends, we could call it... I picked up emergency food at the start, and now I'm invincible. Oh, we're going to sell so many copies. Who cares? As long as it's entertaining, you can... That book was as thick as a dictionary and spanned 8 volumes. Then there were 3 companion guides, and if you managed to churn out that much, then I edit... Interesting. So, you don't want to see which card I drew, then?
Yes!
Oh well, here it is. According to Lady Barbeloth, it's reversed justice. You don't want to see? Very well. Since you have so little come to think of it, you two have been visiting the shrine quite often lately to hang prayer plaques, haven't you? How about... So it would seem, but alas, the justice card I drew is reversed. Does that mean I'm some sort of...
The card is named Justice, but it doesn't represent... Perhaps it would be better to say, since it's currently reversed...
Dishonest? Oh, there must be some mistake. I'm always honest when helping these two interpret their fortune slips. Isn't that...
All Paimon knows is that whenever Miko helps the traveler draw fortune slips, it's always great fortune.
Well, that's because of her good luck. Or at least...
Luck. Now there's a fine choice of words. Reversed as a yokai, you above all should understand a yearning for something. An uncompleted dream, some unfinished... All it takes is the slightest catalyst for these... And you, a great yokai of Inazuma. But that's the limit of what I can see. After all, you only drew 1 card. What's more...
How delightfully mystifying. Sounds just like something a shrine maiden might say when interpreting. Still, as good as it is, it doesn't really align. Anyway, thank you for the divination, Lady Mage. Should you...
I'm afraid my hydromancy keeps me far too busy. I simply can't spare... Though your fortune slips sound like something Nicole and...
Wonderful. When the time comes, I assure you, everyone...
Emerge, right here. Emerge.
here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here, right now. Emerge.
Whirling snow!
Right here, emerge. A sight to behold.
Take flight!
Hello there, Lady Trismegistus.
Oh, such perfect pronunciation.
A certain Miss Columbina recommend.
A very unpredictable lady, that Miss Columbina.
It sure was. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's Risley.
Le Duc Soulot, in the flesh. It's a pleasure to meet.
I wouldn't have thought such a great mage as your... Or perhaps you saw my arrival in the stars, Lady Trismegistus.
Since we're already acquainted, let's just...
Then please, call me Risley. This isn't official business, so I came across some freshly baked conch madeleines on my way here.
Oh my, this is a bit... I've been here for quite some time now, and read the fort... Thank you, Mr. Risley. I'll make sure to share it with Ad...
Is that my ears I feel tingling? Don't let Nicole scarf the lot down before I get there. It's not like she hasn't done it before.
Yes, honestly, you could have timed this better.
It's quite all right. Where's the harm? Powerful people don't have to be...
Exactly. As a matter of fact, optimism and cheer...
This is the first I've heard of it.
It's a new rule I just came up with. The Hexen Circle is supposed to bring joy to the world.
Speaking only for myself, I support everyone enjoying life.
That's a provision you might struggle...
Oh my. Well, this is a concern.
You two do. Besides, I'm not going to do anything crimp. And even if I was, I imagine your rooms are more spacious than the Knights of Favonius' self.
As though a mere solitary confinement. I'm sure Lady Alice has willingly accepted her punishment. No doubt.
Exactly. You couldn't be more right.
Please stop, Mr. Wright. Once she's in a good mood, there's...
That's right! The Travelers, the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Does that mean it's up to the honorary knight to chase down escaped mage?
You just love... Still, Haimon didn't expect you to come here by yourself.
Speaking of which, Mr. Wrightsley, whether out of respect for perhaps a gift from fate...
Does that count as a prophecy?
You could say that.
Then no Fontanian would fail to take it seriously.
Emperor?
I'm not too familiar with these cards.
The upright emperor.
You seem lost for words.
Quite the opposite. This card, if this represents your future, then you have already... But your fate keeps...
Perhaps it's not the person who changes.
At least for now, such a tendency does seem to exist.
Then I guess I can be a bit more confident in my intuition from now on. I previously visited Nodcry on official business and gained quite a bit of it. Then one night as I was gazing at an unusually bright moon...
The world is constantly changing. But that said, judging by the card you picked, you should...
Such wonderful news. Looks like I didn't take that punch for nothing. As a matter of curiosity, I have a somewhat
How sly. You're deliberately trying to pique our curiosity.
Then permit me to be frank. I've always wondered, how exactly does a prophet take me, for example? My reading, but what if, after hearing this prophecy, a sudden For example, what if... Sure, let's...
Are you really dragging that...
Oh.
No, don't you...
What a happy coincidence. But then the honorary knight will surely act it.
And that is how the prophecy...
She sounds like quite the destructive...
Huh? Are we talking about Klee?
Well, actually, I think you'll find her full title is Daughter of the Great Adventurer of the Realms, Dodo King
We don't have time.
Fine. She's the most adorable
Defender of
child
Old
Alice,
Mondstadt?
the Dodo King, the veritable Spark Knight. Clee.
Did she say Defender
Honestly, we
of
really should
Old
go back-
Mondstadt? Interesting. Okay.
That way, when Glee goes to Fontaine, she'll have...
That sounds like a wonderful plan. I'm looking forward to it already. After all, it's not like...
It could be.
On the way now.
Oh, it's reveal fight.
No need to fear. It's going to get a little chilly. Let's begin. As you wish, me. Stay cool and face your guilt. A moment, please.
Huh? Isn't that Mizuki and her two mini Baku? Are they talking to Barbeloth already?
Traveler and Paimon? Lady Barbeloth was just talking. It seems like fate has all... I suppose you could say that. If the prep work for this...
Whoa! Film's...
It's a new idea. People seem to love it. Not only did they watch every episode, so I thought, why not make a few films about mental disorders? If I can raise everyone's basic awareness, perhaps people can develop a more objective understanding of what mental disorders are. Perhaps I can stop people from blindly dismissing these conditions. And maybe... That's right. After all, illnesses of the mind are invisible, but even I don't know how to pin them down to fit neatly into a script. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit it. But even though I've written quite a few papers about mental health, I'm completely stuck when it comes to writing a film script. Sometimes I stay cooped up in my...
Maybe you're just missing a little spark of inspiration. When Paimon and the Traveler get stuck on one thing, we do something else, and then... Ding!
It seems like great minds think alike, Paimon. That's why I'm hoping this Mage's Lunar Arcana can bring me some fresh inspiration.
Inspiration. Anya once said that she wanted to write a fairy tale. Since you're looking for inspiration, go ahead and...
All right, Lady Barbeloth. But most of what I know about divination, if I do anything that breaks the proper ritual...
What do I think it's going to be? The Hermit.
Oh my.
Oh, the reverse moon.
The upright and reversed meanings of the moon are like someone traveling beneath a dark moon. having lost.
Yeah. What is the meaning of this?
However, since Miss Yume Mizuki can still hear that, with a little effort, you may be able to
Escape.
Taking the card at face value, you're running from an answer that's right before.
Are you saying there's someone who can review my script?
It's not limited to just the script, but how you.
The answer is right in front of my eyes. Yet I'm searching far when I should be looking near. I think I understand what you're getting at. When you put it like that, I really have been deceiving myself. Or rather, I couldn't help but search far when I should be looking near. I thought about visiting Yae Publishing House and asking Guje Yae for advice, but then... From a clinical perspective, I suppose this counts as unconscious avoidance. Thank you for your divination, Lady Barbeloth. You really helped me find
There's no need to thank me. I did nothing. You untangled the threads of fate yourself. I merely placed the loose ends in your hands. However, Guji Yae is also someone swept along by fate. Intertwining threads often bring trouble.
If I simply
As I said, how you interpret things is who can perceive every obstacle on the path of fate before it trips them up. Sometimes it's just like that little brat said. Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can... Anyway, Miss Yokai,
Don't be scared.
time to relax. Cast your worries to the wind. Oh, jerky picked up. Oh, sweet dreams.
My guiding stars. Stars, shine for me.
Yachan, Taechan, let's go! Turn that frown upside down.
Cold. Mine to command. The night is cold.
Cast your worries to the wind. Time to relax.
Fahrenheit, let's get down to business. Fahrenheit.
So you can't help me fix this annoying
precisely. It's already too deeply intertwined with your fate. Imagine your destiny is a tree. This it's been helping you absorb sunlight and dew this whole time. If you cut it off now...
You make it sound like it's a good thing. It's more like one of those vines.
Well, if that were the case, your fate would have rejected it, and we could have eaten... All right, enough talk. Now, just like I told you, come here.
So I just pick one at random, Okay. How about this one? No, wait! This one!
Hierophant.
Don't overthink it.
Hierophant.
No matter how you choose, you can only ever draw the card.
Ooh, this fortune teller's laugh is so... But since she's so good at it, her advice could prove really helpful. I have to choose my card carefully.
Or tower.
Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
True to form. Here you are at just the right moment. Well said. Now, seeing as you're here, perhaps you...
Well, it's not so easy to trust a weird-looking fortune teller who's set up stall and... Oh, the traveler seems to know this fortune teller. Traveler? Paimon? come over here for a sec. Huh, looking for new ingredients, of course. Oh, my previous approach to make... well... It's all technically edible. As long as you grit your teeth. Exactly! I've already found a bunch of rusted screws, scrapped cables, coagulated chunks of grease, dust bunnies, toe jam. And it's all thanks to that guy from the Fontaine Research Institute. Well, I heard that really when I got there, Mr. Henri let me try a few bottles of the new Fanta flavors. Mr. Henri doesn't smell of alcohol at all. Nope! He just smells like Fanta. And he was the one who suggested I come to this stall. He said my affliction is probably beyond the Research Institute's ability to analyze. But he heard that this weird fortune teller who showed up recently near the court of Fontaine, apparently everyone who's been here says she's crazy accurate. Maybe if you get your fortune told, you'll learn something about what's called... Well, hard to argue with that logic. So I came here to see the fortune teller. As soon as I walked over, before I could ask, she blurted out all the answers.
But the scientific logic of the Fontaine Research Institute doesn't directly apply to divination. Even if you understand the principles, it doesn't mean the solution will be easy to come by. Just like I told you. Mysticism isn't built of bearings and bolts, and I can't simply
Oh, are you telling me nothing can be changed? Then what's the point of drawing a card?
By drawing a card, you may just find a tiny missing gear. It may seem insignificant, but when installed correctly, the tiny...
You're not just humoring me, are you? Traveler, what do you think? All right, if you say so. Then I'll take one. All right, here we go. Looks like it's...
Oh my, how strange. To think the disturbance surrounding you has grown with. It's no longer a shoot, but a...
Huh? What are you saying? Does this...
If we judge solely by your affliction, that would indeed be the case.
No, the High Priestess.
Furthermore,
Interesting.
The card you drew is which means you've been too focused on the illusions before the veil.
That doesn't sound like it has anything to do with mixing...
The lunar art, but mixing drinks isn't the only...
The answer is to teach those old booze hounds a lesson, so they never get drunk and...
You're certainly driven, but while...
That's not true.
I see.
What?
Through divination, of course. You might find it more effective than...
There's no way he'll...
Perhaps that was true before. But now, you found...
You mean that? But it is just a card.
Of course not that. I'm talking about your...
My heart hasn't changed at all. Now, how much is the divination?
Oh my, what a well-mannered child. Much more endearing than that other little brat.
Thank you.
Mondstadt, you say? Yes.
And
Mondstadt.
thank you for helping me out, Traveler and Paimon. No matter the trouble, Paimon and the Traveler will swoop in and save the day. But swooping in is thirsty work. So once we're done, we wouldn't say no to some of your tasty drinks, Diona. It's a deal. Next time you're in Mondstadt, I'll treat you to the best drinks you ever tasted. The kind with absolutely zippo alcohol.
By the way, if you have any more questions about your car...
Mona? Yeah, I know her.
Ha! She's nowhere near my level. Still, she should just tell her you've brought a prophecy up. Don't worry. As long...
I think I got that. Come to think of it, isn't Mona's name really long too?
It is.
down. Scratch down. Diana Special! Where'd that come from? Think you can bully me?
Get back!
Shaking and stirring. Can't handle your drink. Scratch that. Look at you, Boo Down.
Get back!
Are you sure you can't make a copy of this card back for me?
Absolutely.
It's very impressive. Maybe we could come to some sort of
God damn it.
arrangement.
Absolutely not.
I see. Obtaining beautiful card backs and playing powerful cards both require...
Hey, you don't know why
I sure did. That's...
Seriously?
There's a small gathering of TCG players. There were no pressing matters.
Even if there were pressing matters,
You're right. Sethos helped out too. So I promised to bring...
Well then, General Mahamatra.
Of course.
Technically, not quite. But it's unlikely.
I see. Is this like that? And now, it's my turn to draw.
The Hermit? Or the Tower?
Reverse
Temperance.
Temperance. A fitting card for the General Mahamatra. Alice mentioned him a few times. She finds it funny.
Please thank her for the compliment.
Since it's reversed temperance, or rather, reversed art, you've been acting rashly and have nearly.
It's because I've been playing too much cards, isn't it? Sethos and Tainari told me the same thing.
I'm not talking about playing cards. I mean, you're working at.
My duties don't leave me much room to achieve.
You're used to bearing the pressure,
There are other mantras.
but they all rely on you? They never tell you. Perhaps they don't even realize it themselves, but you can feel their gazes. Looking to you now. You're used to leading the way, carrying the burdens of others. I think perhaps this is the reason for your imbalance.
I have many friends. One of them just happens to be a genius who goes by the name of Invoke.
So it seems you have no
There's no time to rest.
Indeed. For someone such as yourself, if the inner battle is endless, then even take this lunar arcanum. Perhaps it will lead you to the when it does, the battle.
Thank you, Traveler and Paimon. And my thanks to you as well.
huh? Why would you?
What does this have to do with acting crazy?
Because now I have this card. People might accuse me of being...
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
Surrender! You stand condemned! Judgment is upon you! Your penance is due! Guilty!
penance is due!
Oh, mine's the command. My guiding stars.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty! Your penance is due!
So what you're saying is that this...
Fate is simple. However, talking solely about the upright strength card you drew, what this card symbolizes passion. No matter what surprises fate.
Oh, don't flatter me. By our rules, a good fortune means paying... Here, I'll leave my coin pouch with you. If...
That's the...
We've sailed this ship from one corner of Tevat to the other, braving the winds and waves. I may be their captain, but there are So, running into a fortune teller. As for recompense, that won't be a problem. We've done good business on our way here, and dragged in quite the haul.
As intriguing an offer as that is, I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I fear there aren't enough cards in my deck for such a sizable crew.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. I haven't seen you in a long... I'm here on business, of course. And to help a certain someone scout out new trade opportunities while I'm at it. Our esteemed Tianxuan, of course. Who knows what kind of scheme she's cooked up this time. A few days ago, completely out of the blue, she tells me there's good business to be had in Fontaine. Doesn't ask my opinion, just whips out a detailed itinerary and tells me to follow the trade route it outlines. Turns out, she'd already sent people to scout ahead. I haven't had any urgent business lately, so I went along with the whole thing. And what would you know, it's been plain sailing the whole way. What was supposed to be a 2-week job got wrapped up in just over 1. I figured since we're already here, we might as well stick around and have some fun. So I gave the crew some shore leave to kick back and relax. Matter of fact, just yesterday I booked an event space at the Hotel de Boer and the lot of us drank up a storm. The crew's still sleeping it off at the hotel, so I thought I'd venture out for some fresh air and to sober up. But I only made it a few steps before this, fortune teller stopped me and asked me to draw a card. Here, it's the strength card. Looks like a good one, and since it's...
Upright strength.
It certainly does.
Ah, don't tell me.
I wouldn't say it's good or bad, and it's not direct. It's clear that you possess both. To borrow a metaphor, you're a lantern. But you must know that it's not only the lost and weak who are attracted to the glow. Believing that it can keep them warm, the light burns more. Now it would be best, because if no one does, perhaps one...
If that's your concern, I have a friend who knows how to help people figure things out, and, well...
A rare friend to have, judging by your...
Her? Oh, take this trip, for instance. She's... It all makes sense now. I was just thinking, if she really wanted...
So, basically, Ningguang just wanted to give you a holiday. But why make you take such a massive detour?
Well, I'm sure she'd say something like, some detours are needed. I'll never be able to unravel the twists and turns of her mind. As her strength card, I'll remain... Whoa! Oh, look at the time. I'd better head back and check on my crew. Traveler, Paimon, Lady Fortune Teller. I hope to see you around. This card is a rare treasure. Can I keep it? Oh, probably not, right?
A light that guides the lost. Interesting.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
Power that ended Hotshot!
Spirit Blade, attack! A touch of...
Eyes on me!
Submit for judgment.
Back off! Power that ended Hot!
From whence you came, forth my... Submit for judgment. Swift and
To ashes!
Chi. The buff I'm most excited for. What is my possibly last child doing here?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
there's no need to apologize. We still have a long way before we get to the Palimur. Look, it's Chi-Chi, and she's with the Melozine.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon.
You know Chi-Chi? Fantastic news! I ran into her while investigating near Lumidu's harbor. Judging by...
I am...
Right! We go! Quick thinking. If Chi-Chi...
Yes, best of friends. That's right.
Wow, this is a happy coincidence for sure. I take it you know about her memory issues? Chi-Chi gets like that sometimes. Poor child. I was going to take her back to the Mari show since you're such good friends. We know, but...
Very long way? I followed a Sealy all the way to Lumidu's harbor.
Huh? You remembered?
Before that, Dr. Baiju took me on his rounds at something.
Oh! Baiju took you to Yilong Wharf, right? Detective Paimon thinks she knows what happened. Baiju took Chi-Chi to visit patients at Yilong Wharf. She got... Good thing Paimon and the Traveler read Robin versus Chesterton. Simple deductions like these are a... Aha! Well, that checks out. I'll take Chi-Chi... Oh, you're right! Paimon almost forgot about that. Barbalos? Are you there? Can you hear us?
No need to shout. I've been here all along. This Seely's so-called guidance could also be considered the guidance.
Fortune?
Oh dear, Barbie, allow me to interject. You're really not suited to talking to children. Let me take this one. Now listen, Clip. Little Chi-Chi, member of the Little Hexen Circle.
Nice to meet you, Auntie Alice.
Ah, what a sweet, polite little child. Come now, let Auntie's friend...
Fortune-telling.
That's right. Look at the cards in front of you. Aren't they pretty?
I like them.
That's wonderful. Now...
Is this one alright?
Is there gonna be death? Power?
Of course. And because you were so All right, Barbie, break time's over.
No, you don't need to shake me awake. I've
Oh,
been
hey,
listening
man.
the whole time. Very few people.
That means you're very...
It symbolizes transcendence and waiting, and also detachment from the everyday world. There are shackles that bind you, but you yourself have...
Shackles?
Do you mean my or?
At least on the surface, you would. As for your future, all you need to do is wait. Of course, it's not like you lack for time, but... Oh my.
Hold up a second, you're saying too much. Let Chi-Chi savor her little gift. What do you think, Chi-Chi?
This card is...
Oh, good girl. You did such a good job remembering Auntie's name. Oh, if Auntie Barbie has more to say, then next time the Hexen Circle meets, she can make a prophecy.
Could you not add to my work?
Then it's settled.
Bye-bye, Auntie Alice and Auntie Alice's, best of friends. Phew! Is that all over now? Ugh, no, that's not important right now. Chi-Chi, let's go find that Dr. Baiji. It's time. Chi-Chi should go home. See you next time, Traveler and Paimon. Card. Gift. Pretty. Opening box of the Dead Dietrix. Wheel of Life. Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Incoming! Life goes on. Orders given. Orders received. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light! Incoming! Go. Pass. Sacred name. Fortune preserve. Cut to the chase. Wheel of Life. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink. Hey!
Cheery.
Told you they'd be here.
Xavier! Oh, it's Shiori and Farina!
Ah, Hydro Archon above. If it isn't my darling...
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with...
Yep. And how about two? Even though the last festival had... Since you're all here together like this...
Of course! A celebration of the entertainment industry.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and...
A few new awards have been added this year, too. Best Director, Best Costume Design.
Ooh, sounds like we've got work to do.
Oh,
What's wrong, Xavier?
No. Even I'm not nice. Besides, thanks to the fine people here...
And yet a problem?
Huh?
Well, we were planning to but as we were holding auditions for the female lead, her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in her eyes somewhat... You had to be there, friend. No matter...
Guess you found your lead act?
No, quite the opposite. I fear it is. Nevertheless...
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her own homeland not too long...
Oh.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. What?
Huh? You're gonna
Think about the difficulties we faced with the two musketeers.
Guess so.
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and...
Oh, I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized.
Oh, fair madam.
Finishing the script would be a start.
You know, compared to a commercial popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a more...
I agree. True trendset.
Well, leave it to Director Farina to have a vision. Anyway, now that we've heard some... Ah! Columbina! What are you doing here?
Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Col...
Of course! Wait a second. Does this mean... Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole Yeah. Wait, so... Did you make the
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit us, so I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. I spoke to Lauma before I left too, and she thought it was a great idea.
Oh?
Well, Lauma told me to go out and experience new things.
What a wonderful suggestion.
What about Never?
She said, don't trust anyone.
Yep, that sounds like...
I can understand that too. It shows.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice.
Huh. That kind...
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontanelle?
Oh, looks like we have a superstar.
Ha ha, very fun.
All settled then?
Yep. The Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get it
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Risley! It's been a while.
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be up?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look for. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing.
Right! We should make some introductions, huh?
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Yeah.
And not...
No, I quite like...
Then what was the punch?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are...
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of...
Is it...
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
Good thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single...
No, just the ones I...
That's not... what Paimon's trying to...
If you say so.
You're quite the character.
So...
Of course. Any friend...
Yeah.
When it comes to friends, you sure know...
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing somewhere.
You gonna be part of the film this...
That was the plan. But now that It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to...
well, speaking of, would you happen...
The
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the...
You know, I might know a place. Good.
That sounds perfect!
You want me to reveal it just like that?
As you go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city.
Traveler?
Yeah! Everyone here is our friend!
Okay.
All right, then the Traveler and I...
I'll leave this to the Duke, then.
Okay, then. Lead the way!
Who said anything about
Huh?
Should we meet again? The boat. The winglets.
No way! You brought the wing...
It'd make quite the grand backdrop for a film.
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be on...
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work.
Oh!
I wish it were that simple. The truth is, the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape.
Huh. You really thought... What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
I've got it! Good messieurs and mademoiselles, I've got it!
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't...
Huh? Not a done deal as in...
This person isn't affiliated with the production team. The rental fee...
Do you know what she plans to use it for?
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit. My guess is she's planning on using...
A floating restaurant is sure to reach...
The winglet might not be under my...
A film is sure to drum up...
Well, guess we should...
Best of luck.
Is it gonna be Sandrone?
Wow! Wonder who... Hello?
Perhaps the captain had...
Why run such ambassador? Anyone there?
Seriously? Right
Oh.
now? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here? Is a nap too much? Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
Hi.
See Lolly?
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on. Oh, this is just great. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my
She's so
regular
animated.
clothes? The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think... See Lolly?
I don't
Hear what?
a single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep.
Huh? No, wait, I told you not to say anything. What, then what? Her thoughts. This is so embarrassing. Wait, the mind reading went both ways. You clearly did.
Huh? What did we do?
Nothing. It's nothing. You're not here.
Hello, I'm Xavier. A film...
No wonder we ran into each other in Font.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with... You're the one who rented...
Me? Rent a boat? Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sun.
Then why you dress like...
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting... Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epicles, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I tried to find a different hotel, but just as I was worried I'd have to sleep...
Oh, so...
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival.
Wow.
What? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kind of shocked. But it's...
Did your boss mention anything about being...
No.
Oh, she's around?
She's nice enough, I suppose. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But
Wow, she's out.
she did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed.
Got it. Thanks for the...
All right, the captain's court... Wait. But I'm wearing... Miss Guillotin? These visitors were
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Sandrone, you're here? Huh? You...
Are you okay, Sandrone?
Miss Seat Lolly, why don't you escort the...
I see.
Sandrone?
Are you okay?
Destroyed by that bastard, Dottore.
Oh, what a relief!
Now that I have the chance... Thank you for...
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete...
That doesn't matter. You're...
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend...
You get it?
How did you go from a lifeless pile of scrap?
Well, I'm a...
Where Where am I? Did we do it? How much wait. Fontanian decor. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power. Severe. Polonia, wake up! Activate! You're in even worse shape. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Even if I could repair the damage. You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? Wait. Yes! But can I... Whatever. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module, please. I just need to ask. Initiate query regarding the 3 Moon Sisters. How many? 1. But the self-diagnostics showed damage. The final gift. Alen! But why now? A vision? Wait, no. It's a stellar linchpin? A stellar lint? You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. But in Snezhnaya, or in a Fatui...
The 3rd Descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosi.
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who... Yes. The heavenly principles used the remains of the 3rd Descender to create visions result from that same system. So extrapolating from there, it's for those that wield them. Visions serve as a means to channel The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the 3rd Descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had... All I know is that, without it, the gift Alen left me, this built-in... But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage.
Wait, does that mean...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia...
Oh,
Yes. Alen often spoke to me about wishes and desires. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. No. Alen once said I was his proudest masterpiece. After Alen died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't But when it came to my own structure, that's what I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine. But in the end, she turned out...
What? But his creation's guilt...
No, she's nothing compared to what Alen was able to create. Some of the keeping that gift hidden wasn't even... just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand... If you put it that way...
But all this still does... Risley said you rented the ship and...
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alen and I lived when he was alive. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me...
Okay, so go back then.
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine.
Oh.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just... But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations.
Why not apply for authorization?
And face the endless slog of Fontaine. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications of a fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain.
So you're...
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance... Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the...
Huh? But isn't that kind of...
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, all I want is to go back home and see what other get... Hold on. Enough about me.
Seriously? They've been in there forever.
I love Sid Ollie.
The reaction
He's so
when
funny.
they saw each other was strange, to say the least. You're lucky I was nice enough. I just want to know what they're talking about. No, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastley, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like this is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long?
Oh, here they are.
Were you back there arguing or something? What?
The two of you are already...
Oh, yep. But don't worry. We got every...
When she's not...
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly... Like I said, my core is severely damp. I don't even know if I can continue to function without...
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film.
I do hope I'm not causing...
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her...
Understood.
Oh, and see...
Huh? You mean, what does she want?
What?
Why are you I asked the Traveler about... I can understand if you would rather... Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to...
Wait, It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and
I appreciate that
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That title makes me sound so... old.
Well, Seat Lolly, the Traveler and I are looking for...
Together?
Not too often.
You couldn't,
I wanted to, but she was concerned about my...
Guess my mental well-being...
Huh?
Ah, shit.
Just be quick about...
So jealous. Be right back.
All right. Our first stop is the Barrel region. Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember? Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when Alright. I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and set. That went smoother than expected. I appreciate.
No problem. You doing okay, though?
I'm fine. Time. You should head back and put them in the.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
I'm sure. I want.
Okay then.
What? No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception. I have hiding from her down to a science. So, the point is, you
Okay, if you say so.
What did you leave for me, Ellen? Did you know I would...
Set! They're filming over there.
Oops, sorry.
What's your take, Detective?
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing. And cut! I think we got it! Good work, everyone! Phew, finally.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Chevres! Charlotte!
Oh, hello there, you two!
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevres?
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte!
You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
That didn't sound much like a compliment to Paimon.
So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me. Looks like I missed out on a lot. True, but being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment.
That's exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective.
Well, that's true. But these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun.
Most of them, at least.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina.
I don't have to pretend to be someone.
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. You just need to think about that moment in the story.
Oh.
We're all here? Wonderful! Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon. Your clapperboard.
Oh! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same. I saved it just for you.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Of course! That's it. Our film is focusing on a single protagonist. In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey...
Huh? But there's a...
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond.
Oh, that...
So, what do you say? Willing to take on the role of writing specialist? It's settled! I leave the job of
I want to ask for an autograph, so the cast of Great Detective Herlock. But I didn't expect to end up on their film set.
All right, without any further ado, it's time for production on our film, A Turning it over to you once.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera. All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark.
Okay.
Good. Light it. ready. All right, quiet on set!
This is her homeland.
Columbina. Cut! The emotions I'm looking for. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt.
That presence. Sandrone?
Dump a bomb. She ain't stupid.
Terrific performance!
Thank you, Director. You really don't mind me?
Not at all. Xavier, the character, is based on you. So they're just like you suggested.
Paimon's having a budget. Since Sandrone doesn't mind, we
Hey, you two. Come over here.
Huh? Is everything all right?
Here. This is for you.
What is it?
It's an underwater mobility device I've been working.
Huh? Wow! That's so kind of you, Sandrone.
It's just a simple mechanical device. I saw the way you were catching fish and... how should I put this?
Was it really that bad?
It was inefficient, unskilled. No need to apologize. Everyone has their own ways of doing things. But seeing as you plan to keep adding to the aquarium, the waters of Fontaine are home to more than just... All right. Oh, and if you're going for a swim, go now. And don't forget to tell me what you think of the device. I can always make more adjustments if you have any feedback.
I feel like I played this game. Did they add like Subnautica to the game or something? Holy shit. Bring 5 green grade. In. Or if I was hiding out there somewhere. Damn it.
the drinks keep flowing, and the Mora keeps rolling. You're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes...
Great! We should get started then.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. All right, now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along. You seemed quite enthusiastic about it, after all.
It's really coming together!
Kind of impressive, actually. These must be the ones we caught the first time we went under. Like it? It's fine, I guess. Nothing special.
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it?
Is this yeah? And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropide, and this aquarium will be no more.
So?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
But not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste!
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well, because
you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass-half-full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is going to be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind?
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy in the process.
Traveler! You're back already?
What's wrong with that?
How did you get here? Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide
What?
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some... Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin. Finally! That's a wrap for...
Uh-oh!
Change of plans, then.
Hide!
Oh, there's a box. Huh?
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene?
She almost said shit. She almost said
Let me
shit.
Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, well.
No, we ran into an issue that,
Oh, for several. Let us help then.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken.
Thanks, Director Farina.
Of course. Fellow artists should help each other.
Agreed. Well then, all right. Places, everyone. And 3, 2, 1, action.
So, the story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
There's the wife.
That sounds familiar. Wait, he's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else. Huh?
Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't. This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe me.
You said my emotion module.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it?
That's where you... I can't believe this. Voice in the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline spring, no matter how grand a dream is.
And cut.
That was a long...
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip the lid. And not...
Oh, there were some weird audio.
Perfect! That means... I can get out of this.
It's our turn.
Camera
Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept.
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a
Break a leg! Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene. All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should...
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is. And yet, she still stood before the cycle. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than a...
Columbina.
Hmm?
Uh-oh. Is she...
What?
You okay, Columbina?
Is it one of the boxes that Linny was using?
Why don't we take a short... That last take was beautifully...
Thanks, Director Farina.
You're sure? In that case...
We're in the clear this time. Ugh. You okay, Sandrone?
Come on. Let's go check the test
Right
results.
as rain.
It's time for me to go... All right, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come. All right, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again. Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and fluff. If the weather was nice, I'd come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got happy. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Oh, all right, enough standing around. Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you... And you... read the whole thing. Anyway, since you've... Well, feel free to look... Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. Polonia... Oh. During the first few months, at first, Elena and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become... Logic and math puzzles? It's been so long. Let's go with this one. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
Got it. I knew it.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves. Well, what did you think of the game? You showed quite a bit of promise, too. Oh, These are some of Alen's drafts from his later years, and these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through. Wait. Oh, in his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when. This was Alen's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life. Before Alen was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming!
You should have seen it at its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alen built.
Ooh! How chic!
Alen never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical music. The chords and... But as Alen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Alen's gift should be just in here. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Alen, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Let's see here.
Well,
It's heavier than I... Wait a second. It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Alen would use it to store information. All right, I'll start looking into the core and...
okay.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem...
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture!
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you come off kind of...
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not...
Of course not! Oh, here's something else! Looks like... Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough...
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, Unraveler of all reason.
No more...
Her dark past!
I tore this page out.
You wrote this?
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry.
Alen, don't be embarrassed.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. That's enough. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling. Just put it down. To my little clockwork princess. Not another word.
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stop. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, it's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life, instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. To me, you're just like the rest of us. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after, no matter how one looks at it. The heart, your computational capacity, allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. Emotions and logic often clash with each other. And those, as you told me once, you've always known what, similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form. So, what I leave you now is this. A form.
Of course. Whether you use it, regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust Ellen. Oh. I've already figured out how this formula works.
You made up your mind already?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies with— no. But, I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an—
And I resolve.
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that.
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be, Besides, you already read my whole—
You're really sure about—
How many times do I have to say it? Enough with— Right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's sense-sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Huh. Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I all— Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of a— Huh. But it looked— You made it. About time. Is that me? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. Shall we sit down and talk?
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent—
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others.
So you wish me to carry out a—
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, in the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to.
I don't— This is where we were born. Mornings of tending to the garden. afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Even Alan, what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay.
Bitter. Speaking of, why?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day.
Oh. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not Maybe. But how? That was it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a love of a machine acting like a... I suppose. Yeah, that's...
Hey, this place isn't half bad.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties.
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a...
Whatever. Just add it to the list of
See? Told you.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing Capitano. I was just...
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could lurk.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up... I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the time... Goodbye, Sandra.
Don't... we should have just said that. What? She couldn't stay. There was... You're right. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse? Don't you find it unfair? One by... But, in the end, whether I want...
Polonia.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elen's legacy. Even Polonia... I did everything I could! Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading? But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like... It sounds so stupid. But why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the dark? I know. But the heart wants what it wants. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What? Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me or eliminating me entirely? I don't care. Go ahead. I'm ready.
You gotta embrace the pain.
life.
I wish...
I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along. I'm fine. Cry? You've gotta be... The emotional side of my emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Ellen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time, I suppose.
Huh. The aquarium?
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would... Then, one by one, the fish all swam away.
Don't say that! A lot of people would feel the same.
Now? It's like you said. We get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never...
Well said!
Besides, I've already died.
Right! Earlier you...
You think that's something I may have accepted my emotional self? That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean.
Huh? Resentful law?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotion...
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should...
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your...
Remind me how they ended up like that?
Yes, it's called soul severing. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, René thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world. Unfortunately, his theory of the four Orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure. Jakob, another member of the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on René's legacy and restore his
By severing?
Yes. After René successfully awakened, the two continued their research after you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true. But the souls severed before René awakened had nowhere to go.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. But the full transformation must have been recent. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols.
In that case, let's go find Nervala.
No, not just...
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. All I need is for Miss Seat Lolly to help pinpoint the look...
With my eyes closed. This is but, how exactly do you plan?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright. Why the sudden interest in...
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do... But, in his later years, Ellen told me he also felt sorry towards Marianne. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and René was... You mean everything that just happened wasn't... Just washing off the grime of the past.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden?
All right then, Seat Lolly.
Huh?
You get this, Granny. It's like...
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a... Why? Because I said so, Miss Guillotin. I'll report back on the location.
Well, don't let...
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?
She's so jealous. Oh, Sit Lolly never changed.
Drone! Wonder if St. Lolly was able to Well, we should know soon. Let's just hope it all works out. St. Lolly sure drank a lot like—
Good morning. We just finished filming a last-minute scene. The others are still down below discussing what the final...
You mean... Yep.
Yes. They're torn between whether the hair...
Because the whole...
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chior, but Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite me on a personal level. Of course I want to see her, but that means... And...
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Besides...
Or Cap...
well, you know... Yep.
I'll just focus on how...
Well, look... Oh, the lighting specialist and Clapper...
yeah.
Seriously.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Col—
It's okay. I'm fine.
So, what are your thoughts?
We should...
Huh?
Those we have kept. I like the naming scheme of these quests.
We're here!
Oh, right on time.
Well, yeah. We weren't the ones who drank our weight in alcohol yesterday.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor? It takes a lot more than that to get me—
Really? 'Cause,
did I? Huh.
let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour... Oh, wait, but now that everything with your chorus...
I just want to deal with this mess first. But enough about that.
Of course.
Great, let's... The Morte region. The place the souls were severed.
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this
you've already gone.
I don't mind. These old bones have... Besides, if I...
All right, then.
There's no time...
Oh, this fucking tower.
No sign of it so far.
Should I start
I wonder how many
summoning
people
ritual?
didn't do this quest.
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower.
Wait, we can...
Of course. Ben and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine, and even...
Ready?
Yeah. When this thing appears, I'll try talking to the souls inside. But more than likely, they've already been driven to madness. If communication fails, we'll have a battle on our hands.
In that case...
If a fight does break out, I should be the one to deliver the final blow. Trust me on that.
Understood. All right, I need quiet. Wandering spirits, drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Let resentment recognize resentment. Let vile entities be drawn together.
is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are mechanical science is...
Watch out!
Hey, you! Or who? I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Alain Guillotin. Cendrone! Looks like talk. All right, plan B. You're cursing out the wrong person! I didn't even know them!
Most of them already did.
The ley lines and reunite with your family. Just work with me here.
That's funny. Most of them are already dead.
I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion. Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls. Is it over? Yep. Told you it'd be a piece of cake.
How did you do that?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious. All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the so it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental. That meant...
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel.
Point is, it was super... You're just realizing that now. Ahem. Enough. We should get going. I'll go... Well, that's one old mess. Feels nice to do a good...
You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry too.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough. Fine. Just...
Well, where to next?
Yeah, your personal business. Then our sitting... Everyone's...
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to the... Columbina's a special case, though. This time she'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Sandrone? Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why? Sandrone?
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us. Idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
Well, we're not going to the moon today, I guess.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking.
And scene!
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished! And then the next second you were back hugging this, new friend here.
That was all on camera?
Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so. Yeah.
Hold on. This must be...
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just... so happy. Plus, the film got a happy ending too. Sandtron.
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second? Columbina!
That's good. I like that. Oh, I love that poster. Great.
As expected.
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too.
I can't believe you let us include that in the...
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple...
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of... What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just, I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't...
Well, artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones.
Oh, did I hear someone mention...
Come on, don't...
I won't. Costume design, script adaptation... Ooh, and a lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from... But it turned out amazing! Really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life. Fontaine...
Which film did you vote for?
Isn't it obvious? You all should be proud, though. A lot of longing and loss. Searching for some... Well, that is what...
Watching a film with friends.
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later, then.
How about the Winglet?
That's perfect. Friends and family are more.
You all can head over first and make yours... I just have one...
Can I come?
Fine.
Ooh, Adiposis. shit. Oh, is this Elaine's grave?
Wait, is this? Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellen. I got your gift. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invent. Polonia was family to me. Just like you. You always said I was a fast learner. I never said this to you back then, but being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely everything.
Can I say a few words? Hello, Mr. Guillotin. You don't need to worry. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she'll never admit it, but she's always there, so if she ever needs help...
Call him.
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter coffee.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I'll come...
That's not what I meant. All right. And, should we say a few... Goodbye, Ellen. You made it! Oh, but, you didn't bring any... We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon.
I do love... This seems like a fun occasion.
Good idea! Why don't you...
Oh, it's these two.
Wait a second. Mr. Friends of yours. Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Picture.
Yeah, former prop. Thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sigewin looking out.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think them.
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only...
It's also just good for the physical and mental...
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the wing...
I didn't do anything special.
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain after... Do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fort...
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the winglet. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be...
Of course...
Great. Then it's...
That's amazing, Sandrone.
You do know you just invited me.
Granny, it's Lee. You're really not going to let us borrow...
First of all, Seat Lalin and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not toys.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have I'm terrible at dealing with requests like that. You think you're so funny.
Lady Sandrone.
Hello.
Don't look at me like that.
Don't be fooled by my sister's...
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy.
You're too kind, Lady Sandrone.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat.
When did hugging become a...
Oh!
I don't need something to hug in the...
How about this?
Right, next.
She knows. She knows.
Yep, super quiet. No. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Fine.
She knows.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Director Lapine Pauline. What was in that piece of cake you just handed her, Scuff? Maritime flowers, eggs, flour, same as all the other pieces. Oh, it's so delicious.
Miss Lapine Pauline, look.
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? Never mind my face.
Things are sounding lively.
Oh, look who it is! Perfect. And the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's, oh, right.
That's kind of you. But I didn't really do...
Right. Miss...
Yes?
Could I... interview you sometime? I'll treat you to some good...
Oh.
Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me. You know what? When else are we all going...
Are we going to...
Yep. Come on.
He went for it.
You made it. So...
No worries at all. Oh, right. You've probably seen them around.
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right? Yep. This one started bawling. I know. I didn't bring nearly...
Thanks. We saw it.
Oh, yes, we can skip.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right?
So basically, you're...
That wasn't the only realistic aspect. Miss Chevre...
Oh, it was nothing.
Wow! No wonder your film turned out so good.
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin? Here we go again.
That sounds interesting.
Yes! Persuasion critical success!
Where's Sayu? Or not Sayu, Sino. Sorry, wrong. Right person, wrong name. Oh.
You came to the celebration.
Yes. I can only hope my...
Who's this?
All right. This is Nervalette.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident.
The Udex?
Oh, well...
Jeez, Columbina.
Is that truly how I'm put?
You must put a lot of people in...
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in...
So, only...
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise...
Yeah.
Oh, for the love...
You seem like a good I think we can get along.
Well, then she punched...
Sorry, Nervalette.
Where does she even pick up where...
I see. I suppose I now know what it feels...
You know, these two are...
Oh, looks like Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina. Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Well, it's been quite some time.
Yes. But your tea...
Of course it is.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina?
Yes, thank you. I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with...
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last... But this is simply a casual gathering of...
Of course! I appreciate the hospitality.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Of course we should do this again!
This is nice, Sandrone.
Yeah.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I...
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean by reaching out and striving for something new.
No, that's certainly...
Well...
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties... Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd.
Oh, and then I can sing for you.
Speaking of music,
Yes. Reclaim.
Why don't you play something?
Huh? In front of all these people?
Yes, why not? You.
Yeah, come on! Fine!
Ooh, that's a beautiful piano. The textures need to go in, dude. PlayStation. Those we have kept.
all right, Musketeer Pictures. Everyone, I'm not sure I should. Of course you should. You, all right, thanks.
Can I be?
Of course, Miss Veronique.
Thank you.
Do I really have to be? You're one of the lead.
Nervous and.
All right, and 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
It's a good picture. I like it. We'll do the moon stuff tomorrow. Oh, and probably Imaginary Theater sometime. 1 second. I think that was a very good quest. Prophecies of Vagrancy. I don't need those.
Suffer the wrath of Easley! Light of the blazing sun!
Use the force authorized. Intel!
Light it up!
Oh, it hurts.
Adventure time! Bring it! Everybody stand back! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end wrath from the sky!
Intel!
Full throttle!
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Ride with us! Let's light it up! Suffer the wrath of Easley! Pyroclastic surge!
back this time.
I'm going in! Show no mercy! You two! Time to end! Light of the blazing sun!
Did it take too long?
Full throttle! Burn it down!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Rev the engines! We got
All right, here comes another.
Teamwork is strength! Lolling! Eat Papa! Get him! Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun!
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing to Ad Astra Abyssos.
Personally, I think the idea of things in the same. The river is quite beautiful.
Ooh, gold. We'll take it. $10, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45, $50. So I'm at 61.
Oh, but alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
I live within you. Such defiance. Cut enough! Overtime!
Watch out! The story has only just begun.
Yes.
On me. Huh?
Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that.
Observe to dust.
Hello there, Traveler. Miss Cuton mentioned you've been running an aquarium. Naturally, I accepted her invitation to come serve as a marine...
Great! With head nurse Siegeween around, we won't have to worry about the little fishies getting sick.
Since you asked me to look after the animals at the Chevalmoran film, it turns out looking after animals isn't all that different from caring for patients. Well, the well-behaved ones at least. But that's the thing. Not the word from Officer Ceseth is that certain wild fish have been getting unusually aggressive lately. Apparently, I was wondering if we could invite them to the aquarium for some... Once they're here, I can look for a way to cure their sudden bad temper. That way, we can help the fish and the waters return to normal. And you can add some unique guest performers to your aquarium.
What a wonderful idea!
All right. I'll give you all the intel I have on where to find those aggressive fish. The rest is up to you.
Rank 3, damn. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day there. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll actually go to the moon tomorrow. Well, I'll see you guys then. Have fun, stay alive, stay well, and I'll see you when I see you.